So here it is, in the light of day, stripped of all her tricks, naked as a babe.
I'm going to read a poem by Stephanie Tonge, an ICU nurse who has been on the front line. She knows what it's like to be caring for people who are very, very sick and to lose lives, to deal with the families. We take that care sometimes for granted, not realising what that does to somebody and how they feel and what they're going through, having to work with all those things. And this poem describes very much what Stephanie has felt. The poem is called 4 Walls. Is it that these 4 walls become my reality, watching me, listening to my stories, witnessing my tears upon deaf ears? Is this the new me? Or the extremes of shift work? Watching over others, listening to their stories, wiping their tears from big, big fears. What has become of my new life? This pandemic really threw in that knife. I must put on my mask and smile, a hidden smile, and ask, are you okay? A memory is what it all used to be. At times it's so hard to see. That big black dog comes and he sits right next to me. Is this really the new me? These 4 small walls have seen a lot. Most often than not, a big black knot hidden deep within. Oh, where do I begin? Hope brings of a vaccine and a return to a life of normal again. But what, we ask, is the new normal, having lived a life of such abnormal? The losses in masses. We hear only ashes to ashes. Let them now walk on in those fresh, fresh grasses. The grief-stricken hearts. How do we comfort them all? Will it be another talk to these 4 small walls? I dreamed of a life where I became a wife, to have a baby son, making me a wonderful mum, perhaps a daughter too one day. Have hope, stay positive, have faith, they say. Major surgeries delayed, resulting in huge prices paid. When will I see you again, Mummy? Sometime soon, my dear honey. Look up to the stars at night and watch them shine bright. She lost her fight and instead followed the big bright light. For now the walls will witness my prayers, scriptures read and tears shed. But tomorrow I will put on my mask and show that I care. These 4 small walls will tell you that I was there. Many, however, didn't care. I will continue to smile under my mask and undertake each and every task. Thank you, Stephanie. We could not do without the Stephanies. And Stephanie Tonge has described wonderfully well what it's like to go through that. And so many of the nurses, care workers, doctors, the people in the hospitals, who we often take for granted, we know they're there. But we don't often think about exactly what goes on inside. For them, these times are really, really difficult.